Wow, I'm 50% through the DLC. I would have wagered the other 50% was having to beat it on expert mode, but I guess I'm a lot further ahead than I thought. Well, it looks like there's one last ingredient to find. But first, there was a bit of something I came across while I was editing. I wonder if perhaps it could be a bit of a secret to either the puzzle of the grave or something else. Oh, can you sneak behind these people? Yeah. I would have figured where the banners were, that was like another place you could go, but I guess not. Yeah, that's where the secret coin is, I know that much. Well, maybe let me just explore a little bit around. Perhaps there's like another secret around here. Around, it looks like, but I don't think that's going to go anywhere. No, that's just going to go right to the boss area again. What's around the other side here? Oh, so that's how you get back to the King's Loop. I wonder. Strange that there's another pier. I wonder if there's another boat that takes you somewhere. Yeah, I don't really seem to be seeing any other secrets as far as I can tell. Unless maybe there's something underneath the other bridge here. Probably seemed a little too crazy to put a secret in the same spot twice, wouldn't it? Nope, okay. Well, let's see what this last ingredient is. I would have figured it would be something like I would have figured it would be something like frostberry. This is going to be difficult, I see. Okay. Snow Cult Scuffle. Mortimer Freeze, eh? I wonder. I'm not sure how much everybody knows about this, but, well, before Mickey Mouse, there was a rabbit named Oswald. However, Universal ended up buying the rights to the character, so Walt Disney had to come up with his own. And well, the name he came up with originally was Mortimer. His wife hated it. It was just like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Mortimer Mouse, it just works. Why don't you try Mickey? What, Mickey? And wouldn't you know that the name Mickey stuck? Well, so far this doesn't seem too crazy. I mean, I've taken a few hits already, but I get the feeling it's going to get real crazy soon. So what does the first form end? Okay. Here we go. Now this is getting interesting. Oof. I figured it was gonna get difficult. Iced already? Where puny cup? No, that doesn't work. It should be more like iced already? Where puny cups go? That seems like something a beefcake would say. Watch out for the whale. Ow. Dang it, 2 hits already. I'm sure I'll find a pattern to this eventually. And it's kind kind of funny how I did better on the first attempt than I'm doing here. Maybe it's because I need to talk more about classic cartoons. So I was talking about Mortimer Mouse and Oswald the Lucky Rat. I think it's gotten to a point where Disney now owns the rights to Oswald again. But it's kind of fascinating to think there was a Disney cartoon not owned by Disney. That can't be good. I have sound, but no picture. Come on. There we go. I guess it was just a little loose. Well, I am kind of playing with dark magic beyond a lot of people's comprehension doing this, so I guess it's to be expected. Right. I do not think that the Zoomers I have are going to help me, so let's go with the old bread and butter routine. Maybe it'd make more sense to go with the converge. Hold lock button and narrow spread. I think we'll go with the old bread and butter routine. Okay. Let's go. This will get red hot. Here goes. There we go. I'm going to be able to get them a lot easier this way. Maybe I'm concentrating a little too much on these minions. Hilarious how I just breezed through the first form so easily the first time, but no, I'm not doing it. Let's see, get back on the subject of classic cartoons, right? Well, as a lot of people may or may not know, a good chunk of the game's art direction came from old cartoons from Fleischer Studios, which unfortunately never really got the same recognition as, say, Disney or Warner Brothers. Which is a real shame because they were really pioneers in the field. So a lot of people talk about the idea of rotoscoping, the idea of animating a person. So that was actually Fleischer Studio thing. That was their invention. Not only did they invent a specially designed camera for it, but they were the first to execute it, with a very popular star at the time, Cab Calloway. And on top of that, he also lent his voice to a few of the characters. So let's see, there are a few Betty Boop shorts with Cab Calloway in them, so I'm trying to remember. Probably one of the most famous would have to be Minnie the Moocher. Let's see, there's Betty Boop and Snow White. That was definitely a big one. And as I mentioned before, when we were going against the gnome, Old Man of the Mountain, where he voiced the, you guessed it, Old Man of the Mountain. Maybe there is something to this whole homing thing. I'm gonna go back to the way things were, which I think was a song by Barbra Streisand in the 1970s. I don't get why it's urging me to switch weapons, unless maybe this is a subtle hint of saying, hey, this is the best thing to use for this. Now. Okay, this lightning seems to be doing alright. I made it to the second form. Okay. Come my way. A fridge. Of course it would have to, like, break in two, wouldn't it? Woo! Okay, this one's gonna give me a run for my money. I'm trying to figure out if this wizard could be a reference to anything in particular. The only thing that's really coming to my mind is an obscure NES puzzler called Solstice, but I have a very hard time believing that's probably where it came from, seeing there are a lot of other wizards with purple robes and whatnot. I'm sure I will get this attack pattern down at some point. Okay, ready to turn into a fridge? Yep. Okay, you're gonna spin. Yep. And ice cube. Now. And it's split into 3 now. Okay, well that kind of came out of nowhere. I do love the idea that there's an aurora borealis in the background. You know, at this time of year, this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within this kitchen. Mail time? No, no mail. There's the mail. I got a whale with a tail to tell you that, so a whale with a tail or two, got the fucking fish. I was getting a little too distracted by... Oh, dang it. Who played Ned Land in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Kirk Douglas, yeah. I was getting distracted by Kirk Douglas' lovely singing voice. Even though Kirk Douglas was more of like a 50s actor, you know, it kind of fits with the whole like retro vibe going on here, which is like... I don't really know a whole lot about the 1930s other than some of the classic cartoon characters like Betty Boop, Popeye, all from Fleischer Studios. But even before Betty Boop, there was Bimbo the Clown, I believe. That's what made the studio, that's what put the studio on the map. That was their first mascots. That was their first major animation job. And then later, they would create, there was this dog. It wasn't Bimbo, was it? I'm trying to remember what that dog's name was. But all I know is that that was Betty's best friend for a while. In fact, when Betty Boop first appeared, she was a dog. And after a while, they're just like, you know what, why don't we make her human? So the way they kind of compromised it is originally she came with droopy ears, but then in later designs, they gave her long loops for earrings to kind of still pay homage to that design, but to also make her human. It's rather fascinating, really. So most people kind of go to this era of cartooning, and it's just a lot of people associate cartoons for kids and whatnot, and well, a lot of those were definitely not for kids. I mean, that's kind of the crazy thing, is that Betty Boop was really quite a bit of a sex symbol. In fact, when she was kind of rediscovered in the 80s, that was very much the angle they went for, kind of the idea of, like, you would see her in a lot of biker bars and whatnot, kind of that, like, she may look sweet and innocent, but she's got that kind of girl gone bad sort of vibe. Or at least that's how she was later rebranded. At least that's the impression that I got out of it. Then again, there was kind of that streak to begin with, now that I think about it. Well, I figured I was able to get a few hits in. I wonder if you could shoot those ice cubes. Can't imagine what the third form's going to be, because this second form is very... Okay, go to the fridge again. Felt like I made it a lot further than usual that time. Whee! Oops, wrong button. Definitely the wrong button. Aye! Maybe I've just been going at this all wrong. Dang it, I dashed the wrong way. No! So perhaps if I just stay on the ground, I can actually dodge those ice cubes a lot easier. Am I at the third form yet? Nope. Oh! Hey, I was almost there. It's Aurora Boreal over for you. It turns into a snowflake. I think it'd be the other way around. The snowflake would join together to make a giant snowman. I somehow knew he was going to jump on me. Alright. Now this is going to be interesting. Wow. Honestly got a lot further than I thought. Made it to this form with only 2 hits, really. No, not the bucket. Eyeball. Well, I've got 1 hit. Let's see what I can do with it. Not very far, but you know. Yeah, okay, I might actually have a chance this time. Just gotta keep that heart rate down. Eyeball. Watch out for the bucket. Oh! You know, I think that was a pretty good attempt. And on the final form with 2 hits, let's see if I can do anything here. Just gonna watch out for the buckets. Oh! How close was I? Hey, not bad. Let's see if I can go for a 1-hit wonder. I can bring out the eyeball and kill me instantly. Is that close? No.
Good game for us. Well done. Now go.
Check. Well, if I don't walk off the edge, I might have it. to die. There is just no hope. What? What? I did it! Yes! And I'm sure I've got the parry bonus on that one. One parry? Oh, it's not gonna be like a B then. Yeah, you know what? I'm good. I can do that. I can gel with that. I am recording this. Good. Good. Very good. I would have figured with something ice themed, it'd be like frost berries or something. I feel like it's gotta be something frosted. Or maybe it's frosting. Let's see what we got. We got icy sugar cubes. I guess that makes sense. Notes. Ah. We did it! That was the last ingredient we need for the Wonder Tart. Let's get back to the salt baker and lickety split. Sure thing, Miss Charles. I get the idea he's probably going to charge us an exuberant amount of money for some reason. I mean, to master the astral plane, I mean, sure, it was hard enough to get these ingredients, but, feels like there's got to be a catch. Now let's see what we got. Salt baker? I guess he's in the basement. Now this is strange. What on earth is he doing over there? Welcome back, you meddlesome brat. I didn't think you'd be back so soon. No matter, it's too late to stop me now. The Wonder Tart will be my finest work yet. A shame I've never told you about the most important secret ingredient. A living soul. While you suckers were out doing my bidding, I nabbed your little friend here. His soul is baked into the Wonder Tart. The cosmic powers of the astral plane will be mine. Cuphead, Miss Chalice, you gotta get me out of here. But first, I'll take those ingredients, and then I'll use your head as a serving dish. Well, we'll see about that. I get the feeling this guy's gonna be the devil, and dang it, I'm so, like, hopped up on adrenaline from the last boss fight. I get the feeling I'm gonna do very badly. But we shall see. I can see why a lot of people like to play villains. It's fun to be able to just be like, oh, but you are the worst thing possible, and I shall take what you want. I feel like I basically combined Vincent Price and the G-Man. There's so much to dodge here. Marinate in your defeat while I complete this astral tart. I guess this is just how I view the salt baker. Can I even hit him from back here, or do I just have to, like... Because he's in the background. I wonder, can you actually shoot those things?
Here's a real Here goes.
Yep, I get the feeling it's going to be a while before I'm ever able to finish this one off. just go for a few more tries, and then I'll just try again next episode, because I do not think that I will be doing that well this time. Because I am scared to make it this far. Talking about lives. There's like no patterning. What are you looking for? Maybe there is a pattern.
You're up.
It's like one of those 3D pictures where instead of trying to look at the salt breaker, you just need to look at what's in the foreground. Now that was pretty close to getting to the second one, right?
Here goes.
Alright, here they come. Close to, there we go. Before we moved over a little bit. Just gotta dodge the stuff, I guess. There's like so much going on. I'm just looking at the foreground, really. My power grows with much aplomb. There's that word again, aplomb. Did they like figure that out in the dictionary and just added it wherever they could? Your end is here upon my palm. Yeah, that rhymes.
A great
Of course, most of them do, so... Strawberries don't really have much of a pattern as far as I can tell. Sugar definitely has a pattern.
good game for us. Well done. It's on.
Oh man. Aha. There we go. Yeah, just a few more tries, and then I think I'll call it an episode. See if I can make it to that second one again. I don't know how I did that. Dodge roll. Why do I keep forgetting I have that?
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Come on, there we go. Very good. Very bad. Maybe. You know, I wonder how strawberry and limes would go together. Kind of like the tart and the sweet. I think it would work out pretty well, actually. I made it to the second one again.
A great round. You're up.
same tube is. At least the sugar cubes have a definite pattern. Oh, something I can make this like from 2 hits. Okay, so where we go? Watch out for the berries, I guess. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to see what the third form looks like.
Now go.
Tastes like if you put them all together. And sugar, strawberry, limes. That tastes pretty good. Put it in a little dough and you got probably a pretty nice tart, I would wager.
A brawl is currently brewing. Here goes.
Okay, so that's why there's always sugar that goes first, is because that's what he brushes off the table first. I don't think there was any way I was not going to get out of there without taking a hit. Whee! Second form. Watch out for the bouncing lands. Second form. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna make this the last try, and if I don't get it this time, I'm going to call it an episode. Well, I mean, if somehow I do get it this time, I'll still call it an episode, but I'll call it an amazing episode. I swear, it's like the game knows when you want to quit, so it makes it so you like completely suck on the last attempt, so you want to keep going. And I'm not falling for you. I'm calling it an episode there. Join me next time where we take on the Salt Baker. Until next time, keep having fun.